Hi guys! I wanted to make this video today to answer one of my subscribers' questions that she inboxed me, and I figured instead of just writing her back, I would make a video in case some of you guys have the same questions. So ignore the bare tree in the background. It just has lights on it. I put it up during Thanksgiving thinking that I was going to have some time to decorate it, but I didn't, and I still haven't. So hopefully that's a goal today, that I will get this tree decorated. But okay, so to go on with the questions, she asked, what do you use for teething? So Adriana is not teething yet, so I haven't really done much research into what helps babies when they're teething, but that is something I definitely will share, update with you guys when that does happen. Does your baby have a fussy period in the evening? Was she fussy when she was younger? Adriana is a very good girl. She's just so easygoing. She's so easy to take care of. She's never really been a fussy baby. When she was younger, she wasn't fussy. She truly was only fussy if she was hungry, uncomfortable, like her diaper needed to be changed. But for the most part, as long as she was fed and had a clean diaper, she was good. Very content baby, I guess you could say. What I have noticed recently is that her sleeping, she becomes really fussy in the evening if she doesn't get a nap, which obviously, I mean, you know, babies need a nap, so if they're not napping, they're gonna be fussy naturally. So what happens is, on the weekends especially, if we go out, Adriana's a very observant baby. She loves being in a new environment because she'll constantly just be, I don't know if she loves it, but she's constantly aware of what's going on. She always has to look around. She can't just relax. So when we go out on the weekends, you know, shopping, go to the mall, go get something to eat, she doesn't take a nap because she wants to, you know, be up and look around and see what we're doing. So that creates her to be very fussy in the evening because she hasn't taken a nap all day. And that makes for a very long night as well. She will not go to sleep. It takes her forever to get comfortable. And then when she does go to sleep, she wakes up every 2 hours. And you would think, okay, my baby hasn't been sleeping all day, so she's gonna crash and be out all night long. It's the complete opposite. When she takes really good solid naps throughout the day, and then that night she sleeps really well. If she doesn't nap at all during the day, she does not sleep good at night. So it's kind of weird. You would think it'd be the opposite, but it's not. Her next question is, does she go to daycare while you're at work? She actually stays Monday and Friday. My girlfriend, who just had her third boy in May, so he is 2 months older than Adriana, she takes care of Adriana Monday and Friday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Ben's parents live here, and they also babysit Adriana Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we're very blessed and fortunate with our daycare situation, and yeah, so that worked out really well. And Tuesday we have a half day. We work 4 9-hour shifts, and Tuesday we work a 4-hour shift. So Tuesday is we pretty much have the whole day with her, so it's really nice. And then obviously Saturday and Sunday. Any tips on transitioning to the crib? So Adriana, when she was a baby, hated sleeping on her back. So we would put her in her swing, and she really loved that. And until she was about 2 months old, and then we got the rock and play, and she slept in that until she was about 3.5 months. And then when she turned 4 months, we started putting her in the crib. It was a very slow transition. Some nights we would do it, some nights we wouldn't. But we started slowly easing ourselves into it. And when we did put her in the crib, we put her on her side. So instead of laying her on her back, because she likes to lay with her arm up over her head. So we would put her in the crib and then kind of tilt her body, move her butt a little bit to the side where she can kind of just slouch over, and she really liked that. So yeah, that's kind of just how we transition. It's a slow process, but I also read it has to do with a baby's mature level. They have to be matured to be able to sleep by themselves and then sleep for long periods of time. It all depends upon how mature they are. So eventually it will happen. You just have to be patient and keep trying. Does she mind if other people hold her? No, she doesn't mind at all. She's totally fine when other people hold her. My friends come over, hang out with her. You know, I went to the salon the other day with her. It was just me and her, and my hairstylist met her for the first time, and she held her, and she did perfectly fine. And she always does. I've never seen her react in a bad way when somebody new holds her. She does kind of look at them with like everybody's like, whoa, she's a very serious baby. But again, it's because she's so observant. She just is like, has a serious face, like, who are you? Where am I? Until she becomes more comfortable, then she'll really start smiling. Let's see, the next question is, I would love to see a video on her eating, sleeping schedule. And then she goes into the questions. She says, how much and how often does she eat? Adriana is a very frequent eater, and she eats less in one sitting. So she'll eat anywhere from 2 to 4 ounces, and she'll eat every 2 to 3 hours, sometimes even every hour. I'm trying to get her intake up. I would love it if she could drink 4 to 6 ounces, because I feel like that would contribute to her sleeping patterns at night. I feel like if I could get her to drink 6 ounces, she'd be out for like longer than the 4 to 6 hours that she does sleep at a time. That's my dog in the background. So, what, Drake? You being nosy? Huh? You being nosy? You being nosy? Okay, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so she drinks like 2 to 3 ounces, sometimes 4 ounces, but it's very frequent. So the doctor said that's perfectly fine, you know, as long as she is eating, you know, at least 25 to 30 ounces a day, which she does. Let's see, nap times, how many and how long? Well, my girlfriend and my in-laws, they say that Adriana usually takes a good solid 3 naps when anywhere from between 2 to 3 naps when she's in that 10-hour span with them. And then when we get her, she usually will go down for another nap. And the naps are usually anywhere between a half an hour to 2 hours. They're typically never longer than 2 hours, but she really creates her own schedule when it comes to nap time. But I would say she never stays awake for longer than like 2 to 3 hours given her environment. If she's just hanging out in the house, relaxing, she'll stay awake for about, you know, 2 hours and then go back down. Do you swaddle or use white noise? We've never used white noise. We do use, when we put her in the crib at night, she's got this little projector that puts like moon and stars and sheep, and it goes around in a circle on her ceiling, and then it comes with music. So we do that, like Rockabye Baby and Twinkle Twinkle. We did swaddle her when she was little, but she didn't like that when she was about 2.5, 3 months old. She didn't like it anymore. So she just likes having her arms free. And recently she likes, those are my dogs in the background if you can hear them. Recently she likes sleeping when we put her on her back. She'll do this with her arms. So yeah, we don't swaddle her anymore, use white noise. And then do you use anything in the crib to make it more cozy? We do put a really cozy, really soft blanket in there. And I didn't start doing that until just recently when she was 4 months old, because you know, obviously they say you're not supposed to put the bumpers, toys, anything in there. Obviously, you know, to avoid SIDS. So I feel like she is old enough now where she's fine with the blanket. And so yeah, it's just a comfy blanket that I put in there with her. And then, did you establish nap times, or did she? Kind of answered that earlier. She establishes her own nap times. Does she fall asleep on her own, or do you have to rock her and hold her to sleep for a nap time? So I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about how now she just goes to sleep on her own. Like, she needs no assistance whatsoever. She absolutely will go to sleep by herself. And it kind of made me sad, because I remember when she was just a little baby girl, like, I would have to put her to sleep. I would have to walk around the house. That's what she loved. Walk around the house, patting her butt, singing to her every once in a while. But mostly she really just loved like me holding her, like cradling her, patting her butt, and walking around the house. She loved, I guess she just loved the movement of me walking around with her. So that always put her to sleep. But now, no, she just goes to sleep. And let's see, bedtime routine or no? Typically, yes, our bedtime routine will be, I'll give her a bath, but I don't give her a bath every day because I don't want it to dry out her skin. But we will give her a bath and then put her in her comfy PJs, feed her, and that's usually around 8 o'clock. So, because she usually goes to bed anywhere between 8 to 9. So I'll start the whole process at 8 o'clock because I would like her to go to bed at 9 in hopes that she'll sleep longer. So yeah, that's been working really nicely. What is her usual wake time? Can she stay up for more than 2 hours at a time? Her usual wake time on the weekends when I'm with her and when she's like up and ready for the day is anywhere between like 7 and 8 o'clock. And yes, she does stay awake for more than 2 hours at a time, but it all depends though. I mean, if we're just hanging out at the house, relaxing, like so far this morning, she woke up at 7:30. She went back down at 9:30, so that was 2 hours. And then she's been up since it's 11:48 here, so she just went back down again. So, you know, she'll stay up for like 2 hours, sometimes 3, 4. It just depends on what we're doing. But yeah, so that's it. Hopefully I answered all the questions. I mean, these are all the questions, so I answered them all. But hopefully I made sense when I answered these questions. And that's it. So I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully I'll try to think of some other videos that I can make for you guys. I do all my videos off my laptop, the camera that comes on it, which is so annoying because it's not good quality, and I've been looking at getting a new camera because mine is like totally broken. So I need to get a new one so that way I can make more videos, but that's why I'm like so limited on these cameras because like the light has to be perfect during the day for me to make these. Otherwise, like my face and my movement is just like all scattered. See, it does that. I hate that. So, but yeah, okay, so I'll end it here so I don't keep rambling, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.